What is up, Clashers? Welcome to Watch Clash TV. Apocalypse here, and today I'm going to be covering a few raids. Basically 2 of them that I did on Ghost. I just wanted to show you guys how to 3-star using hogs nowadays. So basically back in the day, for those of you who remember, hogs were super powerful and they were super easy to actually work with. All you had to drop was lure out the clan castle troops, drop your hogs, heal them up, and it was just an easy 3-star. But now it changed a little bit, but it's not too difficult, and I will be showing you the type of bases that you want to attack using hogs, and also going to kind of go over the strategy that people use nowadays, and it actually works perfectly. So let's start off with number 27, and what I'll do is I'll pause it. I'll explain what I'm gonna do with this raid, and then after I will play it out, and if I have to say anything in between that I missed out on, I will pause it again and let you guys know. So first of all, this base is super typical for a hog raid if you guys want to get yourself a 3-star. The reason is because the clan castle is definitely lurable. As you guys can see, I'm gonna click on it, or I can't really click on it, damn it. But yeah, it's pretty lurable. You can definitely drop a giant near that wizard tower. You can drop some hogs. It doesn't really matter what you use, but you can definitely get it out just because it is not centralized. Now, another thing that you have to worry about when you're doing a hog attack is this dumb Archer Queen. Now, this Archer Queen has so much damage per second that she can actually destroy your hogs while they are getting attacked by defenses under heal. So one thing you definitely have to take out is the Archer Queen as well. Now, this base looks really easy to hog just because the areas that you can have a giant bomb is just one right here. There's a possibility of a double giant bomb here, but not that many defenses around, so your hogs will probably end up doing a full circle like this. So they're definitely gonna miss this out. So yeah, that's one thing, and then there's no other places for giant bombs, so they're mostly going to be outside, possibly one here, looking around the base, probably one up here near that gold storage, and yeah, looking at this base, probably one here too, just because those defenses are so open. So like I was saying, your main goal is to lure out the clan castle troops. That's step 1. Then you bring yourself a golem, so if you can have it in your clan castle, but I preferably like to have 2 witches in my clan castle, 1 wizard, and 2 barbarians. Now, the reason I have that is to lure and kill the clan castle troops, and as well as have some troops to head towards the queen. You bring a jump spell in this one, and unfortunately you don't before, but you have to bring a jump spell, and that way your heroes, especially I didn't have my king, but my queen is gonna get to the Archer Queen, and also my golem's gonna get towards the core and distract all the defenses. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope it plays out well, and yeah, I'll kind of pause it if I have to say anything that I missed out on. So as you guys can see, luring out right now, and yeah, the giant's doing a pretty good job. We took everything out. So yeah, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop 1 archer here just because I want my clan castle troops to actually head towards the queen as well as my golem and my Archer Queen. So there comes my archer. Everything's looking good. Those clan castle troops are just gonna get there. They're gonna take their sweet ass time, but no worries, we have a lot of time for these hogs to go through the base and basically murk everything. Now what I did here was I saw that the witch was behind the wall, so I decided to put some barbarians on the opposite side. That way we can get the witch outside and also kind of packed together in a line with the archers and everything else. So now that the witch is on the outside, I drop 1 more barbarian just to get her away from those buildings, and then I drop my barbarian and I drop my clan castle. Now as soon as I drop my clan castle, I also drop 2 more wizards, and the reason I do that is because I want more damage per second so we can destroy his clan castle troops without mine dying out. So that is something you have to kind of pay attention to, and also try not to drop them too far away from the witches, just because this skeleton was actually going to destroy my wizard. So you gotta be careful and kind of drop it beside the witches, but not too behind them. So you want those wizards to be taking the damage. I dropped my golem just because I didn't want those clan castle troops to get to my witches, and everything's looking good. Now another thing you really have to focus on is actually dropping a few wizards to funnel your troops towards the core. So I would probably drop 1 wizard on this right here, and that is gonna break the funnel and force my troops to go towards the Archer Queen, and probably drop another wizard on this side. I don't think it's really necessary as long as those buildings in the middle are taken care of. So as you guys can see, my wizard goes here and my other one goes there, and they're just gonna create an awesome funnel for my queen and also my golem and also some of my witches. Now unfortunately my witches, I don't think they head towards the queen just because my Archer Queen actually takes care of her a lot faster. I use her ability, she started getting shot at. Now that the Archer Queen's down, I decide to attack from this side. And the reason I did that is because all these troops here are gonna break the circle. My hogs are gonna go all around the base, and they're gonna miss out on the possibility of a double giant bomb right there. So I hope you guys enjoy this and just watch the rest of this raid. So like you guys can see, everything's looking pretty cool. We have my golems tanking a lot of the defenses. We have a lot of my troops are still going around. At this point, as soon as the defenses go down, I drop my archers, my wizards throughout the base, and that way we save a lot of time in cleaning up. So as soon as you see there's no defenses, drop a few archers or drop a wizard. It doesn't matter if it's one per building, they actually will do a good job in destroying everything. Another thing you want to do is use those heal spells wisely, drop them in between a lot of buildings, and it turned out to be a Tesla here, so it depends if there's going to be a second one or even a giant bomb there. But like I said, they're not even going to hit that giant bomb just because those hogs are going to avoid it because of the half circle that happened and the way they actually ended up going about this base. So as you guys can see, I already had my troops on the outside, they're taking care of buildings. We have my hogs, they're mostly all alive actually. So this was a pretty cool raid. We have, I think, some skeletons. We have the hogs destroying the barbarian king, and it just looks like an easy 3-star. So that was the first attack. This base was kind of simple. I will go on to a little more difficult base for the next raid, but that is basically the simple strategy. You have to bring a golem now, and it actually makes things a lot easier, especially if you have those max hogs and you haven't used them in a while. Make sure you use this strategy on bases like this. You'll get yourself a 3-star. So I hope you guys are enjoying these Town Hall 9 strategies, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with bringing you much more content now that I can show you in Town Hall 9 attacks the way I want them done, and I can also show you Town Hall 10 attacks the way I want them done. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this, and boom, a 3-star right there on Ghost. And now let's get down to the next one. So another one was just 2 up, and let's just go and watch this replay. So what we're gonna do is the same strategy. Now this base looks like there's more possibilities for double giant bombs all around the base. There's a possibility that something can be in there. I know there's a giant bomb here for sure because it's an open compartment or a Tesla. There's also a giant bomb probably here and here, possibly some Teslas behind the wizard, another one here possibly, and yeah, that's basically it. So you have to kind of scout and figure out what the hell you have to do, and there's a lot of outside buildings, so bringing archers for those while your hogs are running around would also be a good idea. Now what I did here was I figured the clan castle was once again lurable, and I decided to bring the exact same army. I think I brought a little more hogs. I also brought 2 balloons, and we're going to be dropping those balloons at the top to destroy those cannons and kind of help the hogs. So what we're going to do is right now we're going to drop a giant here. The giant's going to go and lure out the clan castle troops. Sometimes you might need 1 or 2 giants, but I figured this clan all had witches, so I figured just 1 giant would be enough. You don't want to spend too much space for your luring troops. I will be drawing them out somewhere around this area, and that way they're going to be really close to the queen. I can drop my clan castle, and then we're going to head towards it, drop my golem. Golem's going to jump in here, possibly destroy the giant bomb, and then also destroy the queen with my archer queen. So that is what's going to happen, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So resuming it right now, and the giant's going in. He's going to lure out the exact same clan castle troops as the previous one, so I got pretty lucky with that. We drop an archer right there. She's not even going to get touched, so that was a pretty good placement for that archer. Everything's getting lured out. We're going to wait for that witch a little bit, and then we're going to drop the barbarians in a line. That way they can distract more defensive or more attacking troops, and their actually wizards will not be able to splash damage them. I drop my golem right away. Golem's going in there. The wizards are down. Archer queen. I drop 1 wizard here to funnel and 1 wizard here to funnel, and they're just going to head towards the queen. I drop my jump spell. Now as you guys can see, either the skeletons or the golem are going to jump in there, and actually I think it was the skeletons this time, but they're gonna fuse or defuse that giant bomb for me. As soon as that happens, the archer queen goes down. I drop my hogs, and once again I drop them in a way that they're going to make a half circle, go around the base. This time we had 2 groups of hogs, but no worries. I dropped those heal spells so they can be all covered, and everything's looking pretty cool. Now as you guys can see, my queen, my golem are still alive, and they're actually distracting a lot of defenses like the cannons at the bottom, and my hogs are just running through, and it looks like they're not even getting touched. So at the top I didn't use a heal spell just because I had some balloons to help out. This heal spell was very important right here just because there's a wizard tower, and I really wanted to get that destroyed. The king's also there, so you really want to heal your hogs. Everything's looking pretty cool. My archer queen's alive, my witches are still alive, my wizards are still alive. Everything's looking good. And in the meantime, once again, as the defenses fell down here, I dropped my archers, wizards, whatever I had left over all around the base. You can bring yourself some goblins as well, and just bring them all around, drop them as the defenses go down, because you don't want to be spending too much time. Now there's a giant bomb here, unfortunately that does explode. I did not really take that into consideration. The king is probably going to kill my hogs, but we still have the witch skeletons and we still have a wizard, so that is going to work out perfectly for us. So the king destroys, I think, my wizard, or actually damages them, and now we're just fighting the time. So everything's looking good though. We have all these troops on the outside clearing out those buildings. Even though they're doing low damage per second, they're actually going to be able to destroy those buildings before my archer queen heads towards the town hall. So that was a perfect position. We still have one golemite alive, so this strategy works pretty perfect if you can get your placement correctly and put your hogs in at the right time. Now we have, as you guys can see, my queen is going to be targeting the town hall right after that, but all the other troops are going to head towards these storages and get me that 3-star. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this is just to show you that hog attacks are still possible. I learned this strategy in Empathic Elite when I visited them. Unfortunately, I could not get you guys videos because Clash of Clans decided to update it, but I finally was able to show you some raids and save them actually and commentate over them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and once again, we won this war. We did a pretty good job. These guys did not do so well. We missed out on a lot of 2-stars on the Town Hall 10s, but I got my 2 stars, so I was pretty happy with it. And yeah, results are 94 to 66, and yeah, it was pretty cool. I think they failed a lot of attacks, 21, and we failed 12. We got a lot of 3 stars, they only got 1, so that was perfect. And yeah, most heroic attack was me. So yeah, other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video, and sorry that my language is in Norsic. I'm just farming there, and that I just find it has better loot, and I can find some cool people on it so that I can attack and possibly do a YouTube video on. So again guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that like button if you learned something, or if you just like, I don't know, if you like coffee or tea, I don't know, hit that like button if you want, and take care, and make sure you check out the videos on the outro. What up, Clashers? Welcome to Watch Clash TV. Apocalypse here, and as you guys can see in the background, hooray, it's time for a giveaway.
Oh, that's 1 star right there. You got yourself $10. Come on, get him.